Crossing the River Tyne Bridge at Hexham and looking, I think, upstream. Towards the west. And now downstream, looking a bit reddish. From what, I'm not sure. We should be going that way, I think. Just past Tesco, and this third turnabout. By asking directions, I found out I go up here to get more to the town center. Some idea of the medieval old town look here. And that's the tap and spiel that was going to charge me £50. And the lady from the tourist bureau got me a place down here at Castle and Horses, Coach and Horses. Old coach house that was converted. And so I'm working my way up this street just to get lost for the first time. And down there is the church that I had entered from the quadrant to the right when I came up from past Tesco and across the Tyne River Bridge. And here we are with a notable and a pretty park. So from in front of the park's entrance we go Queen's Hall Theatre and Library right, Abbey and the Marketplace to the right. This was Market Day also, whatever that's worth. So I'm going to kind of close my own loop. I've only got tonight unless I decide to spend the day, which I may choose to do. These are some nice old looking buildings. This is Queen's Hall. There are a bunch of movie posters on the outside, so perhaps that's it. And the Hexham Courant, which may be a newspaper down there in the next building. And this arch commemorates the First World War services of one of the military units. And they're members from each of these different towns, including Hexham. I'm guessing that this is the Abbey, Hexham Abbey. So this church was built for a community of Augustinian canons, whatever canons are, only one end, from about 1180 on the site of Wilfrid's earlier cathedral. We're standing where they used to live 800 years ago. So you can see that that's the portion we were just looking at. The tower off to the right above. You see just an edge of it. Didn't have its clock then. And this was all a cloister all the way around the bottom part, as you can see. And this, I think over here, there's a sign indicating this might be Magistrates' Court, or at least it's parking for. And it was right over there that I first entered into the square, which I'll call it, in front of the Abbey, so I'm about ready to close the loop. Here's a picture version of the square in front of us that I'll show you, or the marketplace, if you will, as it might have looked 600 years ago. And here is how it looks right now. And this is Market Day, although it's become apparently less and less important all the time, and of course by now it's pretty much over. Now I'm wandering down streets to the right of where I entered the square, so I haven't been here before. This is a quiet street for the moment. This has all the earmarkings of a pub. The Newcastle 1890 brewery seal on the outside. Yes, it is. Sounds. So this may be an example of how the wealthy used to live, now converted to a park. If this looks like a quick and dirty, loose and fast video, it is. I'm not sure if I'll be here for the rest of the tomorrow. That looks like a bowling court. What do we call that green? Could be cricket, I suppose. or lawn bowling. There's the back of the Abbey. So at one time this was probably a wealthy family's elegant, although to me plain home. Except in my walking look, it's my hat, my bright orange rain jacket, and my bright yellow rain pants. I don't know if there's much interesting to look at down here, but we'll probe a little bit farther. Hexham swimming pool on the right. As you can see, it's not a large town. That wouldn't take long to get to the outskirts. Probably a lovely place to live. This is a gatehouse leading into the priory. Up there on the right is a interpretive sign. I'll get to it and read it. This gatehouse is on the site of the part of Wilfrid's great cathedral, 674 to 680, destroyed by the Danes in 821. It was built by Austin canons who completed the priory church 1114 to 1140, and has a Norman trend. The gatehouse had an upper story used as the prior's residence. That's probably up there missing somewhere. And Almighty stood beside it, and here the Hexham canons, long noted for hospitality, used to care for the pilgrims and for the poor. So as you can see, we're entering in the back portion of the church. We would have been first videoing it where I showed the picture of the area they used to live on the other side of that building there. That was the building we were looking at. It was on the other side. I walk around hearing moms and kids talking. I half expect to see Harry Potter whiz by. Looks like some remnants of the old structures. Here's some old tombstones. I would suggest they were moved to this location since not much room. What a history, eh? Pretty stained glass. It would be interesting to live in what appear to be very, very old houses, continually modified, renovated over time. Here lieth the body of Anthony Sharp, Cord W something, who dispirited this something or other, December the 21st, 1740. It's a beautifully intricate church with a wood ceiling, as you can see, which is pretty novel. And all that intricate work there. What a lovely church. Look at the play of arches. In Newcastle, England. Nearby church, and looking up the street that I walk on Boswick Street to Gray's, which is a famous street here, and we'll go right to the Gray Monument. This building under restoration, I'm always intrigued by impressive top knots on buildings. Standing typical tourist style with my video camera in my hand and people walking by. This is the monument to Charles Erdell Gray. Perhaps you've had his tea. I think it's the same one. Don't know what that august building is back there with a really impressive clock tower on the right. I wonder what it's like to live in a city surrounded by the past. And a richly ornate past it was architecturally. And here's something newer tries to compete, and in the future perhaps